Today we're playing as the French, because I want to go absolutely insane. I want to go positively sicko mode as France. And the first part of that is allying the Russians, because of course it is. We're going to get medicine. We're going to go to Normandy. We're going to say Normandy. We want soldiers. Soldiers in Normandy and Brittany. Orléaniste. Républicain, legitimiste. I'm going legitimist. I love taxing. I love spending money on the military. Okay, I guess Prussia is at war with Belgium. Good news, the two worst people you know don't like each other. Okay, what is going on? They already ruined my plans. All my wonderful plans, and they've already ruined them. All right, we're gonna declare war on Prussia for a cheeky little quiet state in it. Game. Oh, some prestige. Oh, don't mind if I do. All right, these Germans suck, dude. All right, how's our justification? 90%. Time to mobilize. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna declare war on Russia, and we're gonna do it for the Prussian Rhineland. I'm just throwing meat. Throw meat at the Germans until they die. This is how sausage is made. And then meanwhile, on the Eastern Front, the exact same thing is happening. Where are you guys going? Aachen? Bless you. Gesundheit. What's going on with this whole Belgian thing? Here, go you go, UK. Go crazy, dude. Go through my land. Kill them. Belgium was a key part of my strategy. The fact that Belgium no longer exists is a travesty for all true Belgian patriots, which I of course consider myself one of. So we got to make sure Belgium exists. This is not something I anticipated doing today, but you know, here we are. It's looking like the tide is really turning here on these Jerrys, I have to say. Yeah, get the liberal agitation out of Macon, dude. I'm making bacon. Making bacon. Can I get some shoo-wees in the chat, please? Thank you. So this is actually ended up in a very favorable position to us, because while Belgium does not exist, there's no way the Russians are ever going to be able to recover from what we are doing to them. What tiny Germans are we at war with? Kessel? Oh, das ist ein Kessel. Kittel, oh, das ist ein Gleason. Oh, das ist gut, ja. So sort of the goal, my goal in this whole war is to make it so Prussia is never a problem for us ever in the future. I have plans that I cannot share with you right now because the haters will sabotage me. If we don't peace out, basically, then the British are never going to have the war score that they need to enforce their demands on the Germans. Under ordinary conditions, I would like to sit on the Germans for much longer. Oh yeah, go for it, man. I hate Sweden. He's like wrapping around, giving him the old reach around there, pal. Good job. Das ist ein Anhalt, ja. There's like one German who probably watches my videos and he just sees at my silly little Bavarian accent that I do. Belgium is the key. Belgium is the key to all of this. Belgium is my own personal Jar Jar Binks. They made Belgium, but they made Belgium in the worst fucking way possible. Okay, so we're gonna justify a war. We're gonna justify a puppet on Belgium. Belgium is a country that is a one giant LARP for the French Revolution, because all the French people who are living in the Netherlands are like, you know, we don't like being Dutch. What those French people have going on is pretty cool. And then they sort of imitated them. They Skinwalker Ranch their way into being a real country. And then they got like a German in charge of the monarchy, as it should be. No one likes Belgium. No one likes Belgium. I don't like, who likes Belgium? If you raise your hand if you like Belgium, okay? Commissar, shoot that man. Kill that man. Well, that's just epic, isn't it? Oh my god, it was 0.7 infamy to puppet Belgium? You know, I literally planned this out so I would have like, you know, 10 under 20 infamy. You know, sometimes it just works. And the Russians will join, and the Russians will join, and the Russians will join, declaring war on these guys. And then we're calling in all of our allies, and the Swiss will not join us because they're gay. But that's okay. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to betray. Oh my god, look at this. We're killing them. They're mobilizing and we're murdering all of them. Southampton, yeah? And Yorkshire. And Cambridge. We successfully knocked Prussia down to being 8th great power. We will fight them again, don't worry. Let's see, what's our war exhaustion like? Big fat 0, brother. Big fat 0. The war exhaustion only really triggers if they are doing it on core territory. On non-colonial territory. We can defend our homeland pretty easily. Let's say hypothetically the British go and they occupy all of Algeria, all of Pondicherry, all of our colonial stuff. It won't give us any war exhaustion. It's only when they do it for our mainland provinces that gives us a lot of war exhaustion, which is freaking epic, dude. And we are second GP, which means that we're in control of the peace deal. The Russians will never, ever, 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 ever be able to peace out of this war without our approval. We are like the United Nations Security Council. We have veto power. And so we will just destroy them. We will use the Russians as like an occupation force of the British Isles that will deindustrialize them and turn them into mindless savages. There are Frenchmen who sit up at night and they fantasize about this exact situation that I am discussing. You want to get the trade unions up first, because you see, you get that plus 30% modifier social reform desire. That means all of these social reforms are generally better than political reforms, mainly healthcare and school system. Why? Because those have a measurable impact that helps your country. Increasing your pop growth is amazing, and increasing your literacy rate is also amazing. Those two things are excellent. Excellent. The Ionian Islands are probably like, what the fuck is going on? Little British puppets stay down there. They're like, dude, what is happening in London? We gotta kill these Prussians. Again, we gotta put them in their fucking place, dude. They're getting a little uppity. And there's this one group of people that I hate when they get uppity. It's Germans, all right? See, when you get peace deals from the UK, just say no. You know, I took French when I was in college. The thing about French teachers, some of you may be in agreement with this, is that French teachers in high school and college, in any situation, they're either the most kind-hearted, sweet souls in the world, or they are the most like evil hard asses you will encounter in your entire life. They don't make French teachers in any other size, in any other package, except for those two in particular. I had a teacher, he made a girl in my class cry because in her presentation, this poor girl used a bottle of Italian wine instead of French wine in a presentation on French wine. And this fucking incensed this guy. And he was never the same. I'll just say that much. This guy is from this area. He was from Provence in France. And I remember I was talking to him one day. I don't remember. I was like asking him, you know, where are you from? He said, oh, I'm from the south of France. You know, and I said, oh, so are you from Avignon? And then he kind of looked at me. You know, he was like, yeah, how do you know this? And I was like, well, you know, I enjoy history, and I know that the Pope was in Avignon for a while. And it was like I had sat there and I'd read his entire journal out loud. You know, it was like Killing Me Softly. He looked at me. He looked at me as if, and I became his top guy after that. You know, he was like, this guy's cool. This guy, he knows about the Pope. He knows about the anti-Pope at Avignon, dude. And I only know about that because of EU4. I'm just being totally honest, totally transparent with you all here. He was a hard ass. He was a perfectionist kind of guy. Great teacher, I have to say. No, we love the French. We love the French here on the Enoch and Reed channel. So if we peace out this war just with the Belgians, we get them as our puppet. All right, time for round 2 on Prussia. You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? And who are you allied? You're allied with the Netherlands. All the usual suspects is what it comes down to. Okay, do you see this? The Russian Empire will join. The Russian Empire is my golem that I built to destroy the Germans, okay? Liege? Whatever you want. My liege. My liege, we have lost the battle. My liege. My liege. It's like an RTS character. My liege, we have lost the battle. Unit lost. Unit lost. My liege, unit lost. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Unit lost. Unit lost. Not enough mana. We need more soldiers. We need more fighting soldiers. Fighting soldiers. If we knew like the kind of shit that ants got up to in their battles, the acts of valiant bravery, you know, we would be in awe of just the daily life of an ant. In this timeline, however, the acts of heroism and bravery are taking place in Brussels to fight. I don't even know what kind of rebels these are, but let's see. The Flemish nationalists. We gotta put them down, okay? All right, there are like battalion charges of 6,000 men going into their death, all to defend the Belgian state from the ravages of Flemish nationalism. This is true. This is true. These are true heroes. We could be heroes just for a day. European Clippers. That's the name of my new album. Clipper, I hardly even know her, dude. These fucking Flemish nationalists are rabid dogs. They're rabid, crazy dogs. They deserve to be put down. I denounced the extremism of Flemish nationalists. This is like, you thought that, you know, what happened in and the fucking Basque country was bad. Woo, Nelly. This is what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say to you, pal. All right, so that's the Prussians are done. I mean, really, they're not coming back from this. Plan is simple. We're going to annex as many Germans as we can. That is the plan. We're getting Nordheim. We can get Prussian Westphalia. The West has fallen, truly. Thing is, I waited until my jingoism was high enough that I could add war goals, and then you can actually add like conquest war goals on all these little like German idiots. So I can go to Hesse Darmstadt and say, yes, I want to annex you. And then we can go to like Bremen and we can say, yes, I would like to annex you. Hamburger. Very tasty. So we're international pariah now. Everybody's gonna cancel all their alliances with us. We're a bad boy. They call in the code the infamy. They call them bad boy points. Okay, you guys are about to find out why. So we're gonna. Oh, Spain. Okay. So we can go to this guy and we can go. Yep, I'm annexing you. You go to you and say yes, I'm annexing you. Did we annex you? Yes, we did annex you. I guess we want more state and government. We got to increase our La Légion étrangère. Yeah, I mean, if all we have to worry about is the Spanish declaring war on us, then this is going to be a piece of peace. And we're in a little peninsular campaign over here. It went well for us the first time, you know. And Brazil is in my sphere. We can finally stop playing the game. We won. We won the game. All right, let's just peace out the Netherlands. We'll acquire Gelderland. See, this is a very stupid way to play this video game. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Kill them all. Are you seriously telling me there's a place in this world called Kloppenburg? What a silly ass name for like anything. Uh-oh. Der Österreich. Oh no, das ist nicht gut enough. It was a matter of time before this happened. They formed the South German Federation. They knew it was coming. Kill the Austrians. Kill. Okay, you know what, Gothia? You're harboring my political enemies, and so you deserve to be shot. Wow, we sphered Colombia. That's fucking epic, dude. The continental system is back, baby, and it is better than ever. I don't even know what we should conquer next. I'm like a fat kid in a candy store over here. We can start adding war goals on this guy, so we can say, like, I want Bohemia. Thank you, Spain. Thank you, Spain. You're a very good boy. Scotland forever! Alright, Saxony. I shed the blood of a Saxon man. I shed the blood of a Saxon man. I shed the blood of a Saxon man. Oh. It's like somebody just spilled their blue paint all over Europe. We could actually like take a bunch of shit off of the UK. I don't know what we'd want to take though. Like I feel like, you know, Jamaica would be pretty sweet. Brazil is colonizing the South Georgia island. Oh yeah, Mecklenburg, you're done. You're done, pal. We can't let that show up. Is there anyone in my country that doesn't hate everything? Oh yeah, we got some French bureaucrats in Saint Pierre and Miquelon. They're chilling. And who hates me? Everyone else. The Dutch, the Flims, the Walloons, the Spanish. If you're not French, you don't like being in France right now. 37% of the population want minimum wage. What can I do? Oh my, this is insane. Suez, boom. Panama, boom. If we can get Holstein, we could have all 3 of the canals, baby. We have literally occupied England for 30 years and they're still a great power. Oh, look at that. Italy exists and we're buddies. We're good old pals. Russian Magdeburg. Oh, 10% in favor for jingoism. Don't mind if I do. Look at this. The minimum wage movement. 4.55 million people. Boom. Take that minimum wage. Long live France. Absolutely. Bilbao. 3% French. Rightful French clay. That's what I have to say. Afro-Caribbean and Bilbao. Balboa. They are assimilating. Nice. And a reminder that Brazil got the South Georgia. The Irish, they're finally gonna fucking become independent now. Thank the Lord. Oh, it's Ireland. Oh. All right, Hanover. Hand it over, pal. Oh, the Austrians intervene. Of course they do. You salty little shenanigans over here. Yes, govern to my empire. Who the fuck are you? You're nothing. I walked Bob Dylan out on stage in 1956. Who the fuck are you? Oh, wow. Wow. We are very nice. I don't see why we shouldn't colonize at this point. Fuck you, Denmark. Fuck you. Deep into the dark heart of the continent, please. Thank you. What is this? The fucking Italians and the Belgians are getting into a standoff for West Morocco. This is silly. This is very silly. Switzerland, you're done. You're not an artist. You have no respect for silence, which serves as the foundation of creativity. I want Schleswig-Holstein. I want Danish Schleswig-Holstein. I want it all, and I want it now. So we have officially passed the point where there are more non-French people in France than French people. And then they immediately pull out of Africa. Oh, it's beautiful. Where's the bully? Where's the big old bully, dude? Dutch Guyana looking a little thick. Looking a little thick there, pal. So Denmark, you will give me everything I ask you for. Austria, you'll give me everything I ask for. That's nice. We got Judenburg out of it. French communists, you say? Fucking French state is as at war with itself as it is with the Germans, dude. There are still all these Czechs in Paris, and none of them are assimilating. Swiss, South Cameroon, North Germans are assimilating, thank God. Venice, it's over. we took Venetian Istria. We didn't actually take Venice. Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Oh my God, it's official. We had to occupy them until 1879. But Great Britain finally fell to being a secondary great power. All right, South German Federation, it is over. Oui, je voudrais une baguette, s'il vous plaît. It would be really awesome if there was not a single country with German as like their primary culture on the map. I feel like that's my duty. Not the communists of Judenburg, brother. Who would have thought that the first game where we build all of the canals, we've got the Kiel Canal, the Suez Canal, and of course the Panama Canal. Fuck it, let's do it. Oh, and we can finally inherit Madagascar. Should we even give America the Statue of Liberty? I'm not going to. They don't deserve it. Wait, they're protecting Afghanistan. Oh, the Ionian Islands, presidential dictatorship in the sphere of the Ottoman Empire, as it should be, really. All right, Haiti, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Yes. Welcome back, Haiti. Would you rather be a German in this timeline or an Englishman? I think I would have to say I would rather be a German, to tell you the truth. We're making more lumber than fucking Russia and the United States. Making a lot of fruit. How about the fruit? Making a ton of fruit. How about the grain? What's the grain situation? Grain situation is insane. Prestige is something that allegedly makes sense in this game, but there should be like a pride. Because like, there's no way you can be a great power and look like this. You know, there's no way you can be a great power and look like this. Or like this. Like, come on. The Great Crisis always occurs when I'm at war. This could go, they could go really either way on this. Support the Russians. Get Hungary free from the vile grasp of the enemy, the evil Austrians. Meanwhile, I'm up here, goblin. Let's declare our interest in this crisis and let's support the Russians. Yeah. I love how my core is just slowly spread out from the French heartland. Yes. All right, so we're gonna declare war on these guys. We're gonna free people. We want to free Poland, Lithuania. 63 war score. Gonna be piece easy, eh? Piece easy. All right, conquest. So we're gonna do liberate an entire country from their oppressors. All right, we're gonna conquer Poland, Lithuania from here because we just released them, and then we're gonna declare war on Russia and release Poland, Lithuania from all this Russian shit, and then we're gonna be able to conquer it all in one fell swoop. And look, our people are so peaceful. The communists, the anarcho-liberals, they love me. He passed all these great reforms. They're very conscious, but they're not very militant. We have built a world that runs on milk and honey, dude. The Caribbean islands want to be independent. You schmuck. You have no corps. You have no independence. You have no brigades. You're a crude, twisted facsimile of a nation. You are a tax haven for Bono, okay? You're the Cayman Islands. Let's be a little serious. So we will declare war now. Liberate country. We will liberate Poland, Lithuania. It will be 100 war score. Maybe we can take land from Hungary too. I'm feeling a little hungry. Dude, everyone laughed at Napoleon when he marched to Moscow the first time. Nobody is going to be laughing now. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600. Go, go, go. We must take the city. Oh my God, they got owned. They got absolutely BTFO'd. Après moi, le déluge. That's all I got to say to you, pal. Holy moly. All right, hungry, hungry, hungry. You know, it has happened one too many times that I've made a video and then something that I've done in the video has happened in the real world. The Pope dying, Chernigov. It was one of these provinces over here. The Ukrainians invaded it immediately after I made a video playing as Ukraine saying, we should invade this province. I really hope that the French don't get involved in Eastern Europe. I feel like that would be a not so good escalation for the world, just for the sake of like nuclear Armageddon. I'm a person who's generally against nuclear Armageddon. It was Kursk. That's what it was. It was Kursk. It was the Ukrainian attack on Kursk from Milan to Minsk. We're literally gonna stretch from Milan to Minsk. Holy moly. Poland, I mean, Russia accepts. Oh, Poland, Lithuania, so big, so juicy, so buttery, so creamy. Like everybody's gonna start getting uppity now. So we're still like the plurality of people in this country are still French, which is very surprising to me. Dude, Britain is gonna be a great power again. Can't stand that. Cannot stand that. The French communists, they're coming. They're coming and they're not happy. I was just gonna check the French communists. You know, we annex all these Eastern Europeans and then they all turn out to be secret communists. Now, I don't know what Paradox Interactive meant by this turn of events, but it's certainly not one that I anticipated. We conquer a province, then instantly it's full of unemployed craftsmen. Okay, there's a crisis over the Bruges. We are not going to join, but we are interested. Absolutely, we are interested. I support the Russians. Yep, okay. Whoa, okay, yeah. Then we'll take... We got a von Habsburg. Gebhard von Habsburg, but they're a proletarian dictatorship. Shouldn't ask questions. I should not ask questions I do not want to know the answer to. Wait, why are there so many Wallonians up here in Friesland? Those are French people. Get them in here. All right, we're going to take the Netherlands. And then we got to fight Britain again. We got to teach him a lesson. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Dude, communist revolutions are just like a daily occurrence in France, apparently. Like every 5 minutes. Communists, 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 communists. I mean, in fairness, these capitalists really do suck at getting people employed. I mean, this is not good, what's happening over here. This one is for all the marbles, okay? We have like humiliated the British, like utterly and totally, but the world is not enough. And so we will do just a little bit more. Oh, we're gassing these guys too, aren't we? Yeah, it's over. Oh, there we go. Okay. Are they in my sphere? Oh, they're in my sphere. Very nice. How is the British the third ranked military power when they have 19 troops? Someone explain this to me. Like there's like a bug or something going on in this game. God, these parties really suck. These French parties are great at the start of the game, and then they just suck at the end. The American Sikkim War has been going on for a really long time, and I'm not sure that they really want to cut Sikkim down to size. Our expedition to the South Pole has awoken something horrible. In the ruins of a vast alien city, they discovered things unidentifiable as either plants or animals, things that ruled the earth in the ancient past, things that are returning and are filled with unspeakable hungers. Oh, gee whiz, Batman. This is not good. I didn't want to discover an Eldritch horror. Oh, Les Ballets Russes. Sergei Diaghilev ideas about ballet were not well appreciated in his native Russia, so he immigrated to Paris, where he produced works of Stravinsky, Tchaikovsky, and Rimsky-Korsakov, with dancers such as Nijinsky and Balashin. Nijinsky and Balashin. Finally, just wipe them off the map, dude. Get rid of these Austrians, man. They've hung around for too dang long. Who has the lowest militancy in my country? It's these happy fat French people. That's who it is. Dude, Scotland is a great power now. Let's go. All right, Prussia. It is over. Transdanubia, rightful French clay. I've been saying this for years. All right, Russia. Thank you for my allotted Balkan clay. I'm sorry, Liberia. I'm really not, but I'm sorry. Dude, we've owned these provinces for like 5 seconds, and already they're core parts of the French Empire. All right, guys, the year is 1917. The game ends in about 20 years, but it is lagging to shit. A true Frank Reich, as the Germans would call it. We have shed the blood of many Saxon men. Despite, you know, conquering all these foreign cultures, we are the plurality of people in our country. You know, we have all these Germans, we have all these Africans and Czechs and Poles. It's France, the US, Japan, Italy, Britain, Russia, China, and Scotland. There's something bugged with the British, okay? Because I can believe that their prestige is this high, and I can believe that their industry is this high, but I cannot fathom that their fucking military is the second in the world. When the US has 323 troops, and they have 31. The Italians went for the middle of the desert and fucking nowhere, and they're also constantly in like a lover's quarrel with their buddy Spain. We allowed the Russians to get a lot of Scandinavia. I don't feel great about that, I'm not gonna lie to you. We've got a couple little French enclaves in Meiningen, in Bremen, in Lübeck. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. The Basque have been converting en masse to glorious French culture. See, look, 1533 will assimilate every month. We also have quite a bit of the African land that we colonize, including Transvaal, converting to French as well. Hispaniola. Let's not forget Iceland and Greenland, which we have cores on as well. China is westernized and they're kind of chilling. I feel like we heavily nerfed the USA this game because we just never click the Liberty Enlightening the World decision. Get owned. 10,000 score, highest military score, highest in industry score. Like, look, the British are number 2 in military score. Second in population, highest in provinces though. Hey, looking good. Highest in factories. I mean, we're not the highest in literacy rate, but we're number 3. Leadership, brigade count, ships. We were killing it. Artisans, number 1 in artisans, number 1 in bureaucrats, number 2 in capitalists, number 1 in clergymen, number 1 in clerks, number 1 in craftsmen, number 2 in farmers, number 2 in laborers, number 2 in officers, no slaves, number 1 in soldiers. Jesus Christ, we had like twice as many soldiers as the Chinese. Paris actually was our highest populated province by the end of the game. Lvov, oh, those aristocrats in Lvov. Those artisans in Paris. I can't believe we have so many artisans in our country. That's insane. Like, something went terribly, horribly wrong in this game. Highest output, oh, the coal and Kiev, whatever you want to call it. And then Brno. God, we're making a lot of coal. All right, factories. Highest output, fabric and Pommern. Highest income, electric gear in Bohemia. Most employed, cement factory in Saxony. It's a very fun way to play the game once you kind of, you know, once you get over the hump and you just start map painting. It's fun. I mean, we destroyed Germany. Isn't this the French dream? We laid the British low and we destroyed Germany. That's all you can expect from a game as the French. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below what countries you want me to play next, and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.